any change in the position of law as expressed in Mukund Devangan would undoubtedly have an impact on persons who have obtained insurance, relying on the law declared by this court. Full stop.
Commercial vehicle with LMB license
And who may be driving commercial vehicles with LMB licenses.
and earning their living.
Full stop. Many of these, a large number of persons would be dependent on the sector for earning their livelihoods. Full stop. All the above considerations which we have flagged above, the considerations which have been flagged by the court above do not necessarily weigh in the same direction. Full stop. All of them do raise important issues of policy, which in the primary instance must be assessed and evaluated by the union government. Full stop. Whether a change in the law would be warranted is again a matter which has to be determined by the union government after taking into account a considered decision, bearing in mind diverse considerations which fall within the remit of the government in making policy choices and decisions. Full stop. Having regard to the above, having regard to these features, we are of the view that the issue of interpretation which has been referred to the Constitution bench by the referral order dated 8 March 2022 should await a careful evaluation of the policy considerations which must weigh with the government in deciding as to whether a reversal of the position as it obtains in Mukund Devangan is warranted, and if so, the way forward that must be adopted in the interest of bearing in mind diverging interests, some of which have been noted in the earlier part of this judgment. We are hence of the view that in view of the far-reaching implications which may arise by the reversal of the decision in Mukund Devangan, it would be appropriate if the entire matter is evaluated by the government before the court embarks on the interpretative exercise. Full stop. Once the court is apprised of the considered view of the union government, the proceeding before the Constitution bench can then can be taken up.
Your Lordship may fix some time limit.
The view, which is based on the further material which is made available to the court. Full stop. We request the union government to carry out the exercise within a period of 2 months and to apprise this court accordingly on the next date of listing. Full stop. We clarify that we have not expressed any opinion on the merits of the referral order dated 8 March 2022 or on the correctness of the decision in Mukund Devangan, full stop, which would await further arguments once the considered view of the union government is placed before this court.
No, as declared would continue because he's taking the High Court thing. State government.
One submission of the Lord.
It's done, Kaduk. When should we place it, brothers? We place it sometime in. We can tentatively place it, I think, on the 22nd of November. Should have kept it 8th or 22nd. 22nd will give you clear 2 months. And then you can tell us if the government feels that
might need consultation with state governments also.
Yeah.
And also, Lord, the insurance companies be permitted, Lord. The insurance companies be also permitted to participate and give their this thing. It's very important.
For directions, actually, we can take
Direction.
directions on so that then we don't have to. Otherwise, the benches have to reassemble. We can place it for directions on the 21st.
On that arbitration.
On the 22nd. That's much better, so that, then we know whether we have to proceed with the matter or what we have to do.
Just one correction in your
Yeah.
purchase order. It says 16/4/2018 notification. That was only a letter. The next
Letter.
one, which is 31/3/21 was a notification.
All right.
That is a
16/4
ministerial
letter.
directive, just a letter from the
Okay.
ministry. I thought just for purposes of.
But we, the insurance companies will also be allowed permitted to participate and give their inputs to them.
Yeah, of course, they're bound to do it. It'll be a consultative
They're
exercise.
They're also.
As stakeholders,
they're
of course,
also
the government will have to
stakeholders.
listen to you. And there's no doubt about it. They'll have to look at the state governments also. They'll have to perhaps look at the state rules as well.
Yes. But
But we can see, then if we.
if you Lord could just mention that, we are also permitted to not
Oh, of course,
participate.
yeah. Why do you require the support of the court, you
Our
are,
conduct has been overboard, my lord. In the 8th March order also, we have said we'll keep paying, we will not
Attorney
contest.
General, I'm sure.
There has to be
Mr.
some-
Attorney General, I'm sure the government will do a consultative exercise. They are also vital stakeholders.
Since Union of India was not participating in the earlier process, they have invited the Union of India. So they will, I suppose, reciprocate the compliments towards you people.
I'm so, we are so grateful, my lord.
Very great.
Great.
Some lot depends on what the two orders now.